What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hatz, and I welcome you to a live edition of the 2019 Major League Hatz NBA Fantasy Draft. This was a special request by my buddy Mark, who asked me to do possibly a live podcast or a broadcast, whatever you want to call it. So here I am. So we're going to be drafting it up today. Don't know if I'm going to be talking a lot about hats or anything. What's up, Jay? Just because I only have one hat in the hopper right now, and T-Ball wants to show you guys the little sun man he made for me. So.
No, sun god, not sun god.
I am sorry, sun god that T-Ball made for me. He wants to make sure that I showed off to you guys. So big props to T-Ball for making sun god. So here we go. All right. So Sam, what's up, buddy? Anyway, so I actually caught up on all my hat unboxings, hat reviews. So I'll be, slowly uploading those for everybody. Well, they're already uploaded. I just got to make them public and everything. So I got those going on, and I just got one hat in yesterday, so I'm going to make a video for that one. It is the New Era MLB Disturbance hat. That freaking hat is freaking awesome. I picked up a hat. I don't know if you guys would guess what it is, so we'll keep that a little bit of a tease just because that's how we do it on YouTube. We keep things a tease because got to get you guys to watch the content somehow, right? But I know Johnny G has been buying up a bunch of those, disturbance hats. I think he picked up the Giants because who else would he want to pick up? I'm kidding, Johnny. Yeah, I think he picked up the Dodgers and the Yankees. Am I right, Jay? No. So anyway, so we are over here looking at the draft board. Finally filled up the basketball draft. And I have about 4 or 5 spots left for hockey, which I hope to do next Saturday as well. So if any of you guys want to get in here and whoop Hatter's rear on hockey, let's get in because seriously, get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry, guys. T-Ball had to make his appearance, and yeah, that's what he likes to do. He likes to take things and everything is a lethal weapon. Yeah, that's what happens when you got to deal with the kid with special needs, He doesn't really have a filter, so that's okay. Bruce Bochy, 2,000 wins. That is freaking awesome. A little disappointed about hearing the news yesterday that possibly, T-Ball citing yes, Clay, that there is small little rumors that he is being considered for the San Diego Padres job because they fired Andy Green. And I don't like to hear that because then it makes me start thinking, was it really his choice to want to retire from the Giants, or did the Giants just basically say, hey, Bruce, we want to go in a different direction? I'm sure it's probably a little bit of that. But he's been really successful with the Giants since he's been there. And truthfully, I don't care how bad this season went. Don't care how bad last season went. I would still want him for at least one more season. I know there's probably a little disconnect with the players, with some of the players coming up, the younger players. That old school manager mentality is a little bit out the window. And so a lot of teams are going with that younger manager approach, or they're trying to get somebody that just kind of retired from baseball, maybe just a couple years ago, like Mike Matheny. Don Mattingly's not that far, removed from the game per se. They also had Dave Stewart in Arizona when he was like the president. So they got a lot of, Dave Roberts, of course, with the Dodgers, of course, Andy Green with the Padres. So they're really trying to bring in that young manager mind, guys that are more, I won't say familiar or accustomed to the analytic side of baseball, but they're really trying to bring in that younger side of personnel. So just when the Padres possibly, or the rumors possibly that Bochy was being considered for the position, it just made me think, like, why? If he wasn't ready to retire, let him come back for one more year because there we go. Let him come back for one more year. Why not, man? I feel like if things were a little bit better, Johnny Cueto wasn't out all year. If players performed a little bit better, I still think that if the Giants want to change things around for next year, I really think they need to clean house a little bit in the sense. Okay, fine. Bumgarner's going to be leaving anyways. They probably, in hindsight, should have made the trade. I'm glad they didn't because it really showed that they were actually trying to win it or at least get in the playoffs. And only up until 2 days ago, yesterday, maybe I think it was 2 days ago, they were officially eliminated from the wild card contention. So I really like the fact they didn't actually trade him, but in hindsight, probably would have been the best move. What's up, Moke TV? How you doing? Sorry, Hatz McGee bullied. Hatz McGee. God, that is the stupidest term I've heard. Sorry, guys. Stupid is a bad word. T-Ball is right. I'm hoping they make NFL logo wrap. Keeping my fingers crossed. That would actually be cool. What's up, Cozy's wasting money? I love your name. So what are you wasting your money on, Cozy's? Somebody put my name and the word bully together in a sentence, and I have never heard that as a joint sentence before in my life. I thought, honestly, really? Get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry. He showed off his new Funko Pop he got. I never heard that joint sentence together in my whole life. My name and the word bully. That just means you don't know me and you don't care to know me or you don't understand me. So I thought that was really funny. By the way, FYI, the person that made that video of calling me a bully has removed all videos except for one. And that just proves whatever I said was the truth. And they didn't want to be able to have people see what I was talking about to back up what I was saying. And that kind of frustrates me a little bit only because what I was saying was the truth. But it's just how it is. And it went overboard when the person basically said, I need to send him something because he took Hatz out of his name. But then he puts it back. So it's like, why am I going to send you something? Why? That makes no freaking sense. Out of respect, I'll do something. Yeah, stupid. Anyways, by the way, guys, let's see here. Baseball cards, and it's pronounced like Cosby. Oh, Cosby's. Wait, thank you. I appreciate that. I tried to get it right. So Cosby's wasting money. Thank you. I love baseball cards. What kind of cards do you collect? I mostly collect relics nowadays and autographs. I chase a lot of the Giants rookie autos because that's my team, of course. And then I tried to find rookies that are potentially going to have a successful major league career that aren't necessarily like on the hype list, like a Wander Franco or when Acuna Jr. was coming up. I don't necessarily chase those guys or Bo Bichette or Kevin Biggio. I don't chase like those guys because a lot of people have already hyped those guys up so much that it's not even possible. So I try to get guys like I've had a Walker Buehler auto. I've had an Aaron Judge. I actually lost money on Aaron Judge because he had a rough couple of years. But in hindsight, wish I would have kept it. But at the same time, it's just how it is. I got a Riley Pint. Let's see, Chris Shaw. I got a Joey Bart. So, I try to find rookies that potentially might have a bright future. So, yes, you do autos. So that's what I see. So that's kind of the cards I chase. I don't chase a lot of, base cards or even refractors. It's just, ever since I basically lost my collection when I was younger, I only had like 40,000, but it was still a huge deal to me. When I got back into collecting them a number of years ago, I decided that I was going to get more cards that are meaningful and that I don't want a lot of base cards. So, I collect a lot of Hall of Famer autos as well. Those are probably the only cards I would get as base is Hall of Famers like a Willie McCovey, Willie Mays, Ted Williams, those kind of stuff. I got a Roberto Clemente regular card. So I would like to pick up some of the cards from like the 50s, 60s, cards like that. I don't just, I like to have a collection. For me personally, this is just my style now, a collection of value, of significance, of history. So when unfortunately I do pass away, because we all pass away, that somebody's going to look at those cards, hopefully they're my kids, and they're going to be like, damn. So yes, the next kind of card I would like to get, he's on my list, is a Carl Yastrzemski. His grandson, Mike Yastrzemski, is freaking actually blowing it up and right now. I wouldn't say blown up, but he's having a very good season with the Giants. I think he solidified himself for a guaranteed spot next year. So I'm actually kind of disappointed a little bit on the value of Mike Yastrzemski's cards going up as high as they are, because in some cases, Mike Yastrzemski, who is like basically a career minor leaguer, cards are more expensive than his grandfather's, Carl Yastrzemski's, cards, who is a Hall of Famer. So that's a little discouraging to me, as you know, I consider myself a baseball purist, realist, because it should be the other way around. Carl Yastrzemski cards should be up a lot higher than Mike Yastrzemski cards, especially right now with this basically being the first full season that Mike Yastrzemski's been in the league. So what's up, Mark? You ready for the draft? I'm collecting 1952 tops. Look and see. Oh, really? I definitely will check that out, because that is some. Ooh, are you PSA in all of them? I just sent in my Mike Trout auto about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I know that's pretty costly. So for you to do that, man, that is freaking awesome. Hey man, what's up? What's up, Danny and Gray's Cards? How you doing today? So we're talking a little bit about baseball, a little bit about cars and whatnot, and we're getting ready for this fantasy draft. We got 11 minutes on the board. Real quick, I kind of don't like this part about the draft, because I'm always giving Professor Hatter, who is not on here right now, crud about getting the first pick, and I say he only gets the first pick because he creates it, and you know, I don't like this. But anyways, I have the first pick apparently. Hatter somehow weaseled his way into the second pick. Sullivan has third pick. Ryan Sullivan won, who I guess probably made another team, which that's okay. I don't mind. Goes into pick 4. Grizzlies have pick 5. Mark, you got pick 6. Apparently, we don't have a pick 7. I don't know why. Team MCO is an auto pick. Monsters pick 9, and Everham pick 10. And it's a snake draft, so then Everham will go first. I don't know what happened to pick 7. Maybe I just can't see it, but maybe he turned into a dot. I don't know. People change their names. Is it 15 players per a team? Let's see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, 13. It's Mark. It's 13 players per team with 3 bench reserves. Now, I'm going to throw this out here. I know who I would lean to pick since I have the first pick. I would probably here's my choices right now. Giannis, Anthony Davis, Harden, Karl Anthony Towns, LeBron. I can tell you right off the bat, I love LeBron. You guys know I love LeBron. Sometimes he might get a bad rap in basketball per se, but I actually like LeBron. I don't want to say he's the new Michael Jordan per se, but on the business, if you guys look at his overall business standpoint or his business thinking, that's kind of why I would say he's like today's Michael Jordan. I have a list of guys I'm trying to get. Serge, I'm going to the NBA and play for the newest team, the San Jose ML Hatz. That'd be freaking awesome. Anyways, guys, so here's what I'm going to do. I am leaning towards Anthony Davis because he's got that good all-around game, and he is with the Lakers, who are a younger team. And, you know, James Harden, and if I remember right, and I'm probably, you know, it's still baseball, but Russell Westbrook is with them, which apparently they couldn't win in Oklahoma City. Not saying he's a bad player. I just felt like when he was by himself, you know, he felt like he had to do it all. So he'll be passing the ball more. Anyways, leaning towards Anthony Davis. I like his overall game with his passing, his scoring, his rebounding, his block shots. He has a great overall game. But here's the option, and I don't see either of them in here, and I know they're busy. But if J38 comes in or Harley, they're a couple Patreon members, I will let them pick my first pick. Okay, so Harley, Jay, if you hear this or find out about this, you get first pick for me if you guys want in 8 minutes. Otherwise, my first pick will be Anthony Davis. So hopefully that'll ruin some of your guys' draft already, but I'm sure it's not because you guys probably already had an idea that was going to happen, and you're probably thinking, God dang, I'm so happy I could get Giannis or James. By the way, don't like diss like Karl Anthony Towns. That guy is freaking awesome player. Can you make trades after the draft? And yes, I believe you can. So I'll just say yes. But anyway, so I'm going to take Anthony Davis, already calling it, 7 minutes, 31 seconds to go. I'm not going to say who my second pick will be because I got to obviously see who's left. I know who I want to be my second pick. You guys might have a good idea who my second pick is, but I ain't saying. Let's see. Let's see here. I was trying to get AD, and by the way, guys, it was funny. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I said my first pick was going to be KD, but obviously that wasn't true. Sergio Go in the NBA. Moke, I'm just going to say this, not to be bashful or anything, but one, I'm too old. I'm not tall enough, and I'm too white. I'm more Mexican than anything else. So it's like, yeah. There's a reason why I didn't play high school basketball. Plus, I was actually in high school. I was working 3 jobs, so I didn't really have a chance to play high schoal basketball or baseball like I wanted to. Too busy supporting myself, even at 16, 17 years old. So that's why I typically don't take crap from nobody. So yeah. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna put all that YouTube and Instagram drama in the past. It's not the first time it's come up, unfortunately. So it's just how it is. And the funny part is, I'm a nobody. So if you're creating drama with me to get attention, that's probably not the best thing to do because I'm a nobody. I just surpassed 800 subscribers. So thank you guys very much for that. So if you're picking a fight with me to get subs, it ain't working. I did lose a couple subs, but no big deal. So it ain't working. I would choose a fight with like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast or Jake or Logan Paul, KSI. I think they'd be better people to beef with. But what do you guys think? Anyways, the Mexican running man for the Boston Bulls. I spelled it like that on purpose. Let's see here. Boston Bulls. Hell yeah, right? Boston Bulls. I like that. Missing Dwayne Wade. I wouldn't have picked him, but last year was a good year. His farewell tour was good. Sergio breaks Mr. Beast's kneecap in 1-on-1. I can't break his kneecaps. I like him too much. Chandler, maybe me and Chandler can mix it up. I think that'd be funny as hell. But I like those guys. I like Mr. Beast and those guys. So they're all cool. Anyways, guys. So let's see here. We got 5 minutes to go. Of course, Hatter's not even in here. I did tell him that we were going to be holding the draft. The consensus is that people wanted to hold the draft today. And if you're wondering why I said sure, I know it's a Sunday and I usually watch football. But if you guys been watching me long enough, you guys know I don't really watch a lot of live sports events. Even when I try to watch live sports events, I typically don't even get to watch them or pay attention to them anyways because – having a kid with autism, even as low as T-Ball is, yeah, very active, a ton of energy, and believe it or not, very demanding. We actually nickname him Devo sometimes instead of Diva because, yeah, he's got to get his way right then and there. And, sometimes this is not the bad way. It's like he wants like his juice or his, some food or something. He wants to watch iPads or, watch videos, whatever. And if you don't especially like the videos, if you don't let him watch the videos, he'll just start crying it up. So it's like, forget it. I'll record the games. I recorded the Raiders games because you guys know I hate the Raiders. So hoping they lose. But that's, I do still root for them only because they're the Bay Area team, but once they leave, it's like, who cares? By the way, guys, I do know that the Raiders were originally in Oakland, left, went to LA, came back. But when I first got into football, they weren't even in Oakland, so I didn't care that much about them anyways as it is. So I only knew more for the LA version. So when they moved back, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just root for them. But now that they are leaving again to Las Vegas, I'm actually happy in a sense. I'm not happy because that kind of sucks. A lot of people losing their job in the Bay Area that do the Raiders game, so that kind of sucks. Also, I really, believe it or not, you guys are probably going to think something else about me, but I actually enjoy watching David Carr play. He went to, if I remember right, went to Fresno State. So I actually like David Carr when Amari Cooper was there as well. I really liked Amari Cooper. I believe he played at Alabama, so I saw a lot of his games. And that was, I really liked watching those two guys play. And now that David Carr's back and he seems healthy because a couple years ago he was injured before the playoffs, it sucked because, believe it or not, that was probably the Raiders' best chance to actually be successful. So kind of disappointed that David Carr himself is leaving. but not necessarily the Raiders. So we're recording that. They're playing the Vikings, I believe. I just looked brief enough to just record it. And then the Niners play at 1:15, 1:30. I think it's 1:30, and I'll be recording that game. They're off to a great start, 2-0, which is really good for them considering the kind of years that they've had. But, I will tell you guys, let's see, real quick. Red Sox suck. Raw Moke explains how the Red Sox won the World Series last year, and they won't this year, Moke man. That is the one thing, by the way, 2 minutes left till the opening draft. I will take Anthony Davis as my first pick unless J38 or Harley come in here and say otherwise. But, excuse me. But that's one thing I like about football overall. Besides the football team in Washington, any football team with the right changes in the offseason, look at the Cleveland Browns, for a good example. With the right changes, the right draft picks, or you don't even necessarily need a right draft pick. You can get a second, third rounder for your team and still do really good. And you can be considered a playoff team the next season. And with baseball, you can't really say that per se, because you pretty much know the Marlins are going to suck. The Reds are going to suck. The Reds have potential, though. I give them credit. They got potential finally. But the Reds are going to suck. The Marlins are going to suck. You want to root for the A's. The A's are constantly the wild card of everything. The Royals probably are not going to be good. Tigers not going to be good. Tampa Bay, not as good of a wild card prediction each year as the A's are. But they got some growth going on with them as well. But, the Orioles are going to suck. So stuff like that. Arizona's done a lot of changes that they're probably not going to be even in contention next year. So, but that's the key part about football. You make a couple key additions, couple good draft picks, do a couple good signings, and you could be easily, in the playoffs next year as a wild card team. What do you got to win? 8-9 games, basically finish 500 and you're in, because it's only a 16-game season. So you can't do that with baseball. So every year, every team literally has a chance. Sucks for the Jets, though, because they are actually kind of looking pretty good. Their defense is actually pretty decent this year, and probably not the greatest, but Sam Darnold is probably going to do really good things with them. And yeah. Let's see. I prefer players over objects. The Yankees buy their players. Yeah, but Moke, man, this is one of the few years that the Yankees haven't actually did that. They actually made some key trades to get the players that they have. Gleyber Torres came in on a trade, I believe. He originally was with the Cubs. They also got DJ LeMahieu from the Rockies. I mean, DJ LeMahieu was basically almost done. They got Aaron Judge in the draft. I mean, they got who's their catcher? I always forget his freaking name, but Gary Sanchez. So, I mean, this is one of the few years that the Yankees are actually building their team up, just like when they originally got Rivera and Bernie Williams, Derek Jeter, Posada. I think, if anything, they really only bought Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens type deal. So that's kind of why I'm rooting for the only one they really bought, and he hasn't worked out, with Stanton. And that's because, the Marlins wanted to get rid of him. All right, 30 seconds. Here we go. We're getting ready. So that's kind of why I'm not hating too much on the Yankees this year. Same with the Red Sox. Red Sox have done pretty decent, even though they did pick up Chris Sale, David Price, but they haven't really worked out. But Mookie Betts, Jackie Bradley Jr., they've been actually pretty decent pickups. Here we go. 7, 6. We don't got Team Neidl in here yet. 1, and the draft is on. The draft has officially started. And the 2019 Fantasy Basketball Draft, Major League Hatz takes Anthony Davis. What? I don't.
You have to click it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh my God! How do you do this darn thing again? Let's see here. Why won't it let me take Anthony Davis? Wait a minute. What happened? Team Neidl? What? Wait, I'm set on auto pick. Oh, I blew that one. Sergio, you're on the clock, and I just blew it because I took Giannis. God dang it. Okay, Mark, you got Anthony Davis, bro. Apparently, I was not registered, and I took Giannis. Am I mad? No, but Did I want Anthony Davis? Yeah, but Mark, you're going to get Anthony Davis, and you really wanted him. So, not too mad. So let's see here. I got to make sure this auto pick crud. I didn't realize it was on. You're on auto pick. Yeah. I did that one really good. Team Neidl. Did he do an auto pick? Joel Embiid. So far my draft is boop. Okay, I'm getting drafted. Whoever wins the World Series will be picking up a hat on the team who wins. Sergey, you're on the clock. You take Giannis. Is anybody going to point out the fellow that came in here to say Sig not getting ad? Who said Sig? Oh, Woltolfin? So, yes, I've already blew up my draft. Let's see if I can fix it up a little bit because, yeah. Oh, Mark, yeah, not getting AD. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you would get him, but that guy named Professor Bandwagon got him. So, yes. Let's see. We got Giannis off the board, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, James Harden. That is a very interesting pick by Ryan Sullivan, one, but then we got two Team Sullivans. I think one of them is his dad, believe it or not. If it is who I think it is. So we'll see. Let's see here. Mark,
what are you doing for season?
Mark is on the clock, and I don't have a pick for 15 picks. And here's the other problem about snake drafts. When you pick first, you go last next time around, but then I think I go first next time. So I get like back-to-back picks. So that at least leaves me, I know I have 15 guys that I could easily take. So we'll just see what happens. I think, Mark, you're still on the board. Let's see here. Man, I'm really chill, Bryce. Brycey, chill. Let's see. Bed bug. So I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get AD. Where's my coffee? Oh, there. Thanks. By the way, guys, I was hoping that Hatter would come in because I'm supporting my St. Louis Cardinals today. Yes, they're my St. Louis Cardinals. I said it right here. It's my Albert Pujols jersey, and that's because my St. Louis Cardinals back-to-back home runs to beat up on the Cubs, and it made Hatter's day because Hatter loves the Cubs, so I had to make sure I support the Cardinals. Anyways, yeah, got LeBron. Stop, please. I already showed off your moon guy, your sun ray guy.
No, Sun God.
Sun God. I already showed them off. Let's see. My Toledo bed bugs. Are those related? Any relation to the Texas bed bugs that I hear so much about? That's why, like in Texas, if you guys don't know, there's a lot of Texas bed bugs, so they don't put sheets on their beds. I know. Bad pun. I'm sorry. Cheap shot. Let's see here. Let's see. LeBron, Karl Anthony Towns went off. Neidl left the draft. Hatter, dude, you said you were going to be on here and you flake out. Toledo is from Ohio. I know Toledo is from Ohio, but I'm asking if they are the same Toledo bedbugs in Ohio as in Texas. Like oh boy, yeehaw. You have bedbugs in Ohio, so the Ohio bedbugs, and then you have their cousin relations of the bedbugs in Texas, the Texas bedbugs, and they don't put sheets on their bed because they don't want the bedbugs. Okay, I got 11 more picks. So Mon Stars are on the clock. Let's see here. We have, let's see. I'm just going to, let's see here. Let's just do picks. There we go. Take out the comments. Russell Westbrook has left the building. All right. So John 1, Davis went 2, Embiid went 3, Harden 4, Karl Anthony Towns 5. By the way, do you have to say Karl Anthony Towns when you say his name? I feel like you have to. LeBron James went 6. Jokic went 7, which is actually an interesting pick. And Westbrook went, I believe, 8th. All right, guys. So Monstars is on the clock. He's probably set on an auto draft. And we're going to go from there. Eventually, if Harley or J38 checks this out, they can pick one of my picks for me. So, yes. All right, guys. What do we got going on? Your Monstars doesn't seem like he's here. So he is probably going to be set for auto pick, and that could take a minute if he's not actually set up. I think the Texas bedbugs are just Colorado cockroach. By the way, Mook, if you're still around, because I'm down to like 3 listeners or viewers, which is perfectly fine. stay tuned to one of the up and coming new videos because I think you'll like it. You'll enjoy the beginning part, especially. So yes. All right, it's almost. I got I pick an 11 more picks. See, right here. I'm right there, unfortunately. I gotta go through all these guys first. All right, so it looks like Paul George was selected, and Everham has the next pick, and I don't know if he's set up for an auto draft. So we'll see. And as we get closer, what happened to your nose, dude? Go clean your nose, T-Ball. By the way, guys, as we get closer to the stop. As we get closer to my pick, I'll let you guys know who I'm picking. Let's see if I can do better than that first pick. First time I have the first pick in like any draft I'm a part of. I guess I'm not meant to have the first pick. That's okay. I didn't have the first pick in the baseball draft, and guess who's winning that one on Professor Hatter's league? I am. Actually, I'm lying. I went down by like 10 points yesterday. Little disappointed. I gambled on sitting the wrong person, which happens. And now I'm a little bit behind on the baseball fantasy draft. We're in the championship round of Hatter's league. Hatter is trying to finish for like 7th place because Hatter doesn't know baseball like he thinks he does. And that is why, you guys, join my hockey fantasy league. We got to prove to Hatter that Major League Hats can outperform Hatter in hockey and that my random fanness of hockey can beat his so-called pro fanness. Because especially if Hatter loses to me in hockey, I'm taking away his hockey cards for the whole season. Maybe I'll give him a hockey permit. Yes, I will send him an official hockey card that says revoked. Yes, I will. I have his address, so I'll be sending it to him. When do I pick next? I can't tell. Mark, you go. It looks like number 26. It should tell you on the top, Mark, how many picks, how many spots are before your pick. So like I'll be on the clock in 2 picks. So yes. Okay, so you're on the clock in 1 pick. So Mark, I'm picking next, and then looks like you have one, counting me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mark, it looks like you're in 7 picks. Hatter's on YouTube. Hatter, why are you on YouTube? You're doing a double stream of us? Seriously, dude? Like, nobody's watching you, bro. They're all watching me. All right. Major League Hats is on the clock. Who are we gonna take? Oh, by the way, okay. You guys are. What do you got? I like DeAndre. Atten of the Phoenix. He's another center. Very good player. LaMarcus Aldridge, Clint Capella could be good. I just don't know if he's going to work out this year with Houston. You got Westbrook and Harden on the same team. You think Clint Capella is going to get anything? Bradley Beal, Laurie Malkin. That's a good guy. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, I got 2 picks in a row. So I'm going to take DeAndre. And then I'm back on the clock, and I am going to take. Any guy? Let's see. The San Antonio Spurs, Sergio's. Let's see here. I wish I could watch, honestly, Hatter stream to see what kind of BS that dude is spilling. So if anybody can let me know. Stop, Bracey. If anybody can let me know what that dude is spilling. Actually, you know what? We're gonna hook this up. I got 1 minute to make my pick. I'm sorry, but I have to see what kind of BS Hatter is trying to spew on his live stream. Plus, why not? Let's see if I can find him. I don't know if he's actually live. Does anybody know if he's actually live? Stop, Racy, move. Oh, it is. He says he's live. It says that 1 person is watching. Make it 2. We got 35 seconds. I'm going to take him. DeMar. Oh, here he is. Here he is. I'm going to take DeMar DeRozan.
Could do better than.
Nobody's watching. All right, guys. I got Hatter on the phone. Let's see what kind of BS he spills. Not that Oh, he's wearing his Bulls hat. What is up with that? I didn't even know he knew the Bulls played in his city. Let's see. San Antonio, Sergio. San Antonio, Sergio's. Look at Hatter, you guys. He's so cute, man. He's like pretending like, I think I'm going to take this guy based off of his analysis and his stats from about 12 years ago when he played in high school basketball. He really tries to overanalyze it. Yes, Hatter, I hope you see this. See, that's the thing. I'm telling Hatter he should be like hooking it up, but Hatter doesn't have like the laptop. I think he uses his iPad, so he probably can't see us right now. Oh, he's eating as usual. All right, so Mark, you are coming up. Mark, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 picks in front of you, Mark. 4 picks, Mark. I'm telling your wife, Hatter cute. I'm telling your wife, that's okay. Tell my wife, Moke, I am not afraid to admit when a guy is attractive. Doesn't mean nothing. Just come on, man. If you don't want to look like The Rock, come on, Dwayne Johnson. What is wrong with you, man? That guy's like a stud. Anyways, Wrestle Machine 28. Nice Cardinals outfit. Thank you. By the way, we never did find out how Hatter's date went or his friend hookup at the Cubs game, did we, Wrestle Machine 28? I like the alternate hat with the birdie, but the red hat is classic. Yeah, I don't wear this hat as much only because I get a lot of crap about wearing red in this area, but I want to get some more of the timeline hats of the Cardinals, but I just don't feel like they rolled out the timeline series very well in the sense that you were able to actually pick them up, you know, as freely as I would like, because there actually was some good Tigers hats, some good Cubs hats in that set because he's dressing. I'm going to call Sergio Ranch. I don't get that because oh my God, Moke. That is corny and funny as hell at the same time.
A lot of these are auto-drafts, even though Major League has built or rescheduled his draft.
Yep, I did reschedule my draft. Yep, I did. All right, Hatter's still just, yeah. All right, so after I picked LaMarcus Aldridge, we had Blake Griffin go off the board, Tobias Harris, Drew Holiday, Laurie Markkinen, which is actually a good pick. He was a lean to. Kevin Love, he's just too inconsistent for me. Luka Doncic, Julius Randle, Jay Morant, Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I have my pick coming up in 2 picks. So since I'm up in 2 picks, probably gonna go with Kristaps Porzingis, maybe Trey Young, Mike Conley, Victor Oladipo may not be bad, and I do have back-to-back. So whoever decides to get in on one of my guys, I do have a backup pick. And I'm trying to see. Yep, my buddy Stephen Curry was already taken. Otherwise, I would have taken Stephen Curry. I'm thankful I don't like in an area that can get me in trouble with the colors. Can't wear a White Sox hat, though. Yeah, I kind of think that whole color thing is, especially when you're wearing like a Cardinals hat and a jersey or something. I don't understand it, but that's just me. White Sox in my area is like the gang members. Yeah, same here with the red. So completely understand. That's the same here, Wrestle Machine 28. So when I try not to wear the red stuff too much, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm on the clock. Who do I got the option for? I got back-to-back picks. So I need a point guard. Let's see here. So I'm going to take – I'd be silly not to take Kyle Lowry. So I'll take Kyle Lowry. And, do I want to go risky? And let's see. I need a I need a center, a guard, a forward, strong forward. Let's see here. Who we got here? Willie Cauley-Stein, Marvin Bagley III, DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, you know what I just realized? I am taking my homeboy, Draymond Green. I'll be really watching those tees this year for Draymond. All right, I think we're filling out a pretty decent team. I think I'm going to start, targeting my draft a little bit better. I think I'm going to go I'm going to try guard for my next draft pick. So there are a number of guards still available that are really good. I have my picks in 18 picks, and so I got a little time. Let's see. White Sox. Okay. By the way, nobody's watching Hatter's channel except for apparently me. He's not responding to any of my comments. So let's can we troll him a little bit? Troll him a little bit. Go Cardinals! By the way, guys, how is my overpriced mic, as Professor Hatter calls it? How's it sounding on the audio? Better than Hatter's. His stuff gets buffering and you can't hear half the crud he says. By the way, he put on a Utah Jazz hat. ASMR. What is that again? The silent stuff?
I could report, I could remove, put user timer.
Hatter's going to put me on timeout. What the heck? All right. So let's see here. I took Draymond Green. Hatter took DeAndre Jordan, which is actually not a bad pick. I just feel like that may not be a bad pick because he's going to have to do a lot. And I am going to pick up a center next. That's a good idea. Pick up a center. Got to make sure you pick up a good center because the only bad part about centers nowadays is some teams don't even. Seriously, T-Ball? Are you saying hi to everybody?
Well, that's not coming Saturday, actually.
Anyways, the thing about the center position is that a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but there are a number of teams that are not using centers no more. They're going more with the forwards and whatnot, forwards and guards. And you just don't have like even Draymond Green. He's not really classified as a center in a sense because he plays the forward position and the center depending on who the matchup is against. So it's hard to really determine who's a real center. The one pick I lost track of that I was actually thinking of taking as well later on. I just didn't want to say it, but it looks like Professor Hatter, who knows everything, took him. Zion Williamson. And yeah, I wanted my boy Zion. Anyway, so let's see here. Trae Young came off the board. Dang it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. The people I was looking at was Trae Young, Mike Conley, Victor Oladipo, Zach LaVine. He can jump, but can he play? Wendell Carter Jr., Marc Gasol, Kyle Kuzma, and Montrezl Harrell. Wow. I am oh boy, I'm gonna have an interesting predicament here trying to pick a guard. But that's okay. That happens. Let's see here. What do you say if someone says, are you a insert team name? What do you say if somebody says, are you a insert team name? I don't know. Like, what do you mean? I mean, if somebody says insert your team name, like you're asking what is your team name should be, I would just call myself the champions. Number one, fantasy basketball player. If you guys watch wrestling, you guys will get that. Funaki, number one, SmackDown reporter. Let's see. Are you a Cardinals fan? No. I like the Cardinals, or I like the Cardinals when Albert Pujols was there. So that's pretty much it. I've been to St. Louis as well. Let's see here. I'm on the clock. Looking for a guard. I like D'Angelo Russell. He could be a good one. Derrick Rose. No. Buddy Hield. Maybe. Lou Williams. Jamal Murray. De'Aaron Fox. I actually like De'Aaron Fox. Now, it looks like I get 2 picks in a row, and then I'll be waiting. So, you know what? I like De'Aaron Fox with Sacramento. And then what else? Man, what am I doing? Picking the D team? Seriously, that is that a good omen? But apparently all my guys have a D name, which is interesting. Let's see here. Otto Porter Jr., I don't know what to think of him. TJ Warren, Rudy Gay, Thaddeus Young, Brandon Ingram. Oh, Brandon Ingram's. I like Brandon Ingram. What do you guys think? Anybody out there? Josh Richardson, DeAndre Hunter, Jeremy Grant. I think it's Jeremiah. Robert Covington, Will Barton, Gordon Hayward. Oh, you know what? We got to do it, guys. We got to do it. Bounce back here. Gordon Hayward. Here we go. We got Gordon Hayward. And T-Ball is showing off his Chattanooga's Lookout hat. 2019 Fun Cup Series hat edition. So, you got anything to say about your new hat? No? That's it? Okay. All right, guys. Also, you guys do me a favor, hit that thumbs up because I know the trolls will be stopping by later on, and they're going to be trolling that thumbs down button. By the way, guys, just so you guys know and what I've learned on YouTube, thumbs up, thumbs down, it actually helps out either way. So I don't mind the thumbs down. They're not that bad as a lot of people think they are. I mean, if they're really that bad, why would I think it was Logan Paul or PewDiePie or something like that? They have one of the most disliked videos on YouTube because they wanted everybody to dislike their video and actually help them. So they got like 1 million dislikes on a video because they told everybody to put the dislike button. So I don't get mad about the dislikes. All right, looks like I got 17 picks awaiting. And we're going to need some utility guys and some bench guys. Yeah, so let's see here. So we'll go we're going to do the whole thing here. Let's see here. Since I took De'Aaron Fox, Gordon Hayward, we got CJ McCollum off the board, D'Angelo Russell, Aaron Gordon, Willie Cauley-Stein, nice pick right there. Justice Winslow, that's a decent pick. Jamal Murray, Marvin Bagley III. I like Marvin. Miles Turner, DeMarcus Cousins. By the way, you guys, I don't know why somebody took DeMarcus Cousins. If you guys did not hear, I believe he is out for a long period of time. He tore his ACL, so whoever picked DeMarcus Cousins, I would reconsider that pick, but then again, it's by Team Everham, and he's set on auto draft. So he probably thumbs down time. That's okay, Moke. Once you see the upcoming videos, you're gonna change that thumbs down to a thumbs up. I guarantee it. I'm like the Men's Warehouse. I guarantee it. Where's he go? Please. I told you, you got to be good so you can watch videos later. Sorry, guys.
I'm playing some classical music in the background. I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
I get, flagged for copyright. Like, okay, Gustav Holst has been dead for quite some time now, and
Hatter does not understand the concept of copyright. So yeah. Well,
fill in some bits here.
That is why, if you guys don't know, a lot of my videos, I just have some corny, non-vocal type music. Oh, looks like I'm picking in 2 picks. I like Buddy Hield, Derrick Rose, Otto Porter Jr., Thaddeus Young. Those are good picks. Larry Nance Jr. is not too bad. Jeremy Lamb, those are decent. Ooh, my boy Lonzo Ball's in the house still. Ooh. Well, I take Lonzo Ball, JaVale McGee. See, Josh Richardson, Jeff Teague, D. Wayne Dedman. Well, if I stuck with the D thing, I could go with it. Right. So let's see here. Who is Hatter gonna take? Look at Hatter, man. If you guys are trying to watch his stream and do my stream like I'm doing, I got like 3 things going on. See, there goes Hatter trying to defend himself of why he's taking people's musical achievements here. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, I'm just giving Hatter crap about the copyright thing. He has 20 copyrighted issues on his videos. They're not strikes because in YouTube, you only can get really striked if somebody pursues the issue. And so he has 20 copyright infringements, but no actual strikes. All right, I will be taking. Oh, I'm down to 2 guys, Paul Millsap or Derek Favors. I do like the guys that play multiple positions. So, because if I have a guy with an off day, I could use that guy to play both. I have 2 picks in a row, but I want to go a little risky with my second pick. J38, it doesn't look like you're in here yet, so I'll go Derek Favors. And then let's see here. Who will I take? I really like Larry Nance Jr. I really like Tristan Thompson, Nico Mirotic. Let's see here. Who else? Jabari Parker. Man, whatever happened to that guy? Wasn't he with the Bucks and he did really good, or he was a really hot recruit coming out of college or draft pick, and he just kind of sucked it up here. Alfred Payton, interesting guy, good player. I'm not a fan of his hair. I don't know why. His hair. Let's see here. Karis LeVert. Because, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen his hair. He's got, like, I don't know. He's got, like, a tail or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But let's see here. Who should I take? Paul, let's see here. I will take. Oh, Dwight Howard. We got 30 seconds. Anybody. Let's take.
Pick him.
No. We're gonna take Khloe Kardashian's husband. Is it Khloe or Courtney? I can't ever keep track. Khloe from the Team On. Khloe Kardashian's husband, Tristan Thompson. Yeah, he dated one of them. I don't think they're married, but he dated. Sorry, Team Mom's telling me she got confused, but I think they dated or married or something. So, all right. So I took Tristan Thompson, Derek Favors with back-to-back picks. Looks like I got 4 picks left, and I'm pretty sure that in 18 picks I could get my wild card players. So stay tuned. Let's see here. Mark seems like he's a little busy with the draft. It looks like everybody's on auto draft now. Scared everybody away, so that's okay. Looks like it's just me, Mark, Hatter, appreciate Hatter, and Sullivan 1 and Sullivan. So actually, that'll actually make the draft go a little bit quicker. So let's see who people pick. Let's see here. Tristan Thompson. Okay, so it looks like Hatter's on the clock, and so you know what that means. He takes forever. By the way, he switched back to the Bulls hat. He's taking forever. This is tense. Mark, I love it. Hey, you asked for it. Here we are. By the way, trust me, this can get a little nerve-wracking because especially when you're like choosing the last like 4 players, you don't know who is going to be potentially the one that is going to make your team. On my baseball one, I picked some decent players, in the beginning, of course, picked some good players, but Hatter picked Thad Young. Hatter's the analytical person of picks, but then again, he's finishing last in both. By the way, just so you guys know, in the baseball fantasy league, in my league and his league, he's finishing last. Okay, so I don't know why he does what he does, but Hatter feels like they're good picks. So Hatter, I hope you see this. You're thinking way too much of it, man. Just have some fun with it. Roll with it. Let's see here. I got my 2 picks coming up. Sullivan is on the clock. Sullivan one's picking, then Sullivan, Team Neidl, and then I get my back-to-back picks. So. Please. What is this?
I put it in there. I was trying to put it in there. I put it in there.
Brycey put it in there.
No.
What is it?
Plastic.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad, Brycey, but that's not very nice. All right, looks like Sullivan's on the clock, then Team Neidl, and I get back-to-back picks. And wait, what's going on? What is going on? Did somebody take my boy? Did somebody take my guy? Dang it. Who took my guy? He's got to be here somewhere. Am I just tripping? Where's he at? Where? Oh, okay. My guy is still there. My guy. Hatter picked Thad Young. We're still there. Okay. Let's see here. Sullivan is on the clock. And then Team Neidl, and then I get back-to-back. I'm going to get my wild card, it looks like, because you guys don't know who he is, and I'm not telling you guys just quite yet. But there are still quite a few players on here that are really good. I'm going to take 1 wild card, and then I'm going to take 1 safe pick. So, Mark, I hope you're enjoying the draft. Honestly, Mark, my money's on you to be higher than Hatter. I mean, honestly, if you finish ahead of me, that's cool. But my money's on you to finish higher than Hatter. I hope you're in the finals, Mark. Here, man.
I'm just looking through the teams here.
See, if you guys watch Hatter's little stream he's got going on, which apparently I'm the only one in there, he's really trying to analyze this stuff, and it's hilarious because basically, guys, we doing all this draft based off of like last year's stats, name value, and anybody else, any other factors that we could think of that might help us. So here we go. Team Nidals on the clock, switched his hat again to the Philadelphia 76ers. And he's still thinking about it. And he's had several minutes to try to figure out who he's going to pick. And he doesn't even know who to pick. I already know who my next two picks are. Thanks, Serge. Hatter's going down. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mark. Hell yeah. I already know my next two picks. And Hatter's still thinking. 40 seconds left. I swear, man, if Hatter could figure out what he's doing, we'd be done with this draft. All right, guys. All right. Uh-oh. Oh! Sullivan took my wild card. By the way, Hatter's still figuring things out. Sullivan took my boy Lonzo Ball. I'm disappointed about that. I might have to make a trade there for my buddy there. All right, so my first pick. Okay, so that ruined my first pick, honestly. Now I'm going to do my second pick because he's going to be my second guy. We're going to take my buddy Peyton because I like that guy. I really do. And I need some bench players. Here's where I'm a little off because I honestly, I did not think that my buddy Lonzo Ball was going to get drafted. So I'm going to have to do some little quick research. Well, not research. I'm definitely not like Hatter. I'm looking at the players. I have an idea of who's going to, pay out. But, Al-Farouq Aminu, that's a good one. Andrew Wiggins. Oh, how is Andrew Wiggins still on the board? We got this. Andrew Wiggins. Come on, man. Not a bad. My wild card isn't gone, thankfully. I'm glad to hear that, Mark, because mine's gone. I honestly cannot believe. Well, I guess I can, but he's having a bad couple seasons, as you guys know, dealing with some injuries and stuff, dealing with some BS with his dad and the Big Baller brand. But I honestly cannot believe somebody took my boy Lonzo Ball. I really wanted him. Why did you pick Wiggins? Because he's got a lot of potential, and playing for Minnesota, there's a lot of freedom there to, score, make some passes. They're a good up-and-coming team, and I think it's a safe bet, this far down in the draft. I think Wiggins probably was a little undervalued this far, and if he's playing with Karl Anthony Towns, they're a decent little duel, so we'll see how it goes, and I think he's not a bad pick. I still see a couple on here that would not be bad. Trying to see if I can find some players that are multiple positions, but there's probably not a lot of them. But if I could get a shooting guard or a point guard together, that would actually be kind of cool. Let's see what else is available. I'm going to pick my Golden State Warriors and see where they're at. Are they called the San Francisco Warriors now? Let's see. Golden State Warriors. Who's still available? Ooh. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, Sean Livingston, I believe, announced his retirement, so he's not going to be there no more. But Andrew Bogut was on the Warriors. Oh, yeah, he came back, I believe, but he didn't really do anything. Matt Barnes, is he still there? What? Who are half these players that are showing up on the Warriors? Anderson, didn't he get, waived or something? David West, Elliott Williams. Come on, man. These are not Warriors. But I do like the first couple picks that are still on here. So we'll see what happens and whatnot. All right, what do we got going on here? Blood X, what's up, man? Dude, I love the energy, guys. If you guys don't know who Blood X is, go check out his channel. Dude, freaking love the music that he was playing today. Seriously, go check him out. A lot of fun. And if you like that hardcore heavy metal, is kind of what I would determine. It was freaking great energy, great vibes. Thank you very much, Blood X, for stopping by and showing up. we're doing our 2019 NBA fantasy draft today. So, figured to do a little live stream about Golden State Warriors sounds better than San Fran Warriors. Not bad, but not bad. I did like the jerseys that the Golden State Warriors brought out that did say San Francisco, because as you guys know, for a long time, they don't really carry the city on their jerseys to indicate where they're from. All right, here we go. We got Grizzlies an auto pick, and then it's Sullivan one, and then Sullivan's an auto pick, and then Team Neidl, who I'm pretty sure doesn't have a clue. Team Neidl, do you know what you're doing? All right, so I'm a football fan, bro. Yeah, I do a little bit of all of them, but I'm more of a baseball fan, Blood X, and then, I basketball and then football and hockey, but I still love my football. I watched the college and I watched the pros, of course. Never got into arena. I like watching arena, but it's not that exciting in a sense. All right, on the clock. Let's see, ML Hatz. Let's see here. Who are we going to get?
You can get Ron Weasley.
No, I'm not going to get Ron Weasley. Let's see. By the way, Minor League says hi. We are, I'm kind of messed up on these last couple picks. Evan Fournier, not bad. Here we go. I got to take him. It's probably a bad pick, but Klay Thompson, I'm a Cowboys fan. Yes. By the way, I'm not going to destroy a Cowboys hat as much as I like to, because I told you I love Emmitt Smith. I still have my Emmitt Smith jersey. I did honestly have the chance to meet Troy Aikman about a month ago. And he just gave me some a-hole vibes, but as a player, he's cool. All right. Oh, I gotta go for Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, and we got a full team. So don't worry, Blood X. I'm not gonna mess with the Cowboys hat. I only did that for fun. But anyways, I like the Cowboys. In a sense, I do like Dak. So, and Elliott's pretty decent. Not a bad running back. I'm glad he's finally getting paid because he deserves it. This last player I'm going to draft hopefully plays decent this season. I hope so too, Mark. Let's see here. So we got Team Neidl still on the clock. And Hatter's had all this time to figure out who he's going to draft. And we're at the end of the draft. And he doesn't seem to still have a clue who he's going to pick. All right, so our Sullivan 1 is on the clock, and then Grizzlies and Mark. So we're running down. And Mark, you're probably the next person up that I know. Do that to a Cowboys hat. I'll buy it first. No worries, Blood X. I got you, man. I got you. So don't worry. I won't. Dude, trust me, Blood X. There's about 10 other hats I would destroy first before a Cowboys hat. Cowboys aren't even in the top 20 hats of destroying. Dodgers are number one for destroying. Being a Giants fan, Dodger hats get destroyed real easy. So let's see here. Okay, Sullivan 1 is picking Grizzlies, and then Mark, and that's the rest are on auto pick. So, by the way, guys, I know there's only 4 people on here because this is a draft. This isn't a normal podcast. Make sure you guys go check out Blood X, man. Freaking a lot of fun, a lot of high energy, man. All right, here we go. We got it. Our draft is over. So just to recap, I messed up on the first pick. So I took Giannis, which isn't really a bad pick, but I wanted Anthony Davis. We got DeAndre Ayton, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Draymond Green, De'Aaron Fox, Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, Tristan Thompson, Elfrid Payton, Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Reggie Jackson. Don't think that they're bad picks. I'm a little not sold on a couple of them, but then again, that's just how it goes. So want to thank everybody for joining in on the live stream here on this draft podcast. Hopefully we can get the hockey one filled up by next Saturday. And if we can get that one filled up, we'll do that draft next Saturday as well. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Moke TV, Mark, Blood X. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hatter, never saw you in the channel. Let's see here. We also had Wrestle Machine 28. Thank you very much for stopping by. We also had Johnny for stopping by. Woltolfin. We also had, if I could say his name, Crosby Waste Money. Oh, dude, I just butchered his name again. causes these wasting money stopping by. Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, thank you very much for stopping by. You guys know I like to give props to everybody. Clay Brewer, Sam H, thank you so much for stopping by. So hopefully I got everybody. I didn't see Dan D9, but just because I like Dan D9, if you see this, thank you for stopping by. And I will see you guys all next week on the official live stream on Thursday, 5:30, 5:15. Hope you guys got your notifications set. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys later. Major League Hats out. Bye, everybody. See ya. Go Cardinals. #1. Say bye.